Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond and the opening of my first package for my advent calendar collab with Marilee Does Makeup and Pretty as a Peacock. So I have my number one parcel here, and it's going to be such a shame to ruin the beautiful decorations that my daughter has done. I'm not even sure how I'm going to get into it. She's tied the handle together on me, so there is a little bit of sticky tape on here. Tasha, if you're watching, you've done a really good job in keeping me out of the parcel. So I should have probably grabbed some scissors for this one just so I could cut through the tape, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So oh, interesting. Okay, so here is my number one product. So product one for week one, and it is a Sugar Pill Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow single. So I'm guessing, because it's not a palette, that this is the bonus shade or bonus product that my husband got to pick for the week. I have to be very, very careful because it has actually, if you can see without me breaking it, I don't have my ring light on, but it is actually cracked up the top there, and I've sort of pressed it back in, but I haven't done a proper repressing job, so I may try to do that if it crumbles when I use it. So that is, like I said, day one, and I'll see you in the morning with my number two product. See you then. Okay, so here we are with day two, and I know I'm looking a little bit horrendous and scary. I've got absolutely no makeup on whatsoever. So, but hopefully that will just make the end result even more of a transformation. So I have learned from yesterday's opening that I have some scissors on hand. So let's get into day two. Going to snip open the sticky tape. Tisha's put a few across the top, so I couldn't have a sneak peek. Oh, okay. So day two. Oh dear. I got an eyeliner from Urban Decay. It actually, I really do like this. Not sure how well this is going to pick up because of the reflection, or whether it's even going to focus or not. Doesn't look like it, but basically it's the color Junkie. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. So it is an unusual sort of color. It looks green on the outer packaging, but it's more, I guess, a turquoise color, and it is very pretty. So, but a little bit of fluff on there. That's the first two products I've got so far. So I've got orange and green. So my husband is definitely challenging me, either that or he is color challenged, because but that said, even though it's spring here in Australia, just about everybody else is doing autumn looks, but it's not actually, it's by the time this goes up, because I am pre-filming the opening of these just so I don't get under pressure in regards to my editing and everything, making sure I get everything up on time, plus I am going away. It's actually going to be December when I use these products together, which is going to be summer for me. So not really summer colors, definitely more autumn colors, not spring colors either. But normally that doesn't bother me. I just sort of put together whatever look I like regardless of the time of year. So I guess I have to get my mind out of that headspace and look at them differently, to think that if it was an autumn look I was doing, then these colors would go together fine. So it does make me a little bit nervous, however, as to the other 5 products I'm going to get to put together with these. So all shall be revealed throughout the week, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Good morning, lovely people. We are here with day 3 of the Advent collab, and yes, I've barely been awake for very long, so I'm looking ridiculously tired, but I do have my morning cup of tea, so hopefully that will help me get going. But we're not here for that. We're here for the opening of parcel number 3, and we're just going to get into it and see what we got. If I can get the scissors to work. Okay. We have oh dear, sorry, I've got a bit of reflection here, but it's the Hourglass blush, and it is my Mecca Glow one, which I already know is a very strange combination. It is very pink. So the other 2 products, as I showed yesterday, are orange and green and pink. So yes, definitely an interesting combination, and we'll see how it all turns out. So it's starting to be interesting already. So let's see what other 4 products I get for this. So yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow morning, and hopefully I'll be a bit more awake. Okay, so after yesterday's effort, I wanted to make sure that I was a little bit more awake than what I was yesterday. So I've had my morning shower and coffee and all the rest of it, and now we're just going to get into opening up day number 4's parcel. So off comes the bow, and which means that I already know there's going to be an eyeshadow palette in this one. And it's funny, every day my husband double checks in with me as to what I've actually opened, and he's having a bit of a laugh to himself. So I think he enjoys the fact that he knows he's challenging me a little bit. So it's either that or it's a big cover up, because he doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to coordinating makeup, which is a good chance of that. Ooh. This will be interesting. I keep saying that. I've noticed every day I've been saying this is going to be interesting. So I got the I Love Sarahi. Is that how you pronounce it? I never know. With the Dose of Colours palette. So, okay, so that's the inside. So I can definitely think that I could work in the pink blush with that one, and the let's have a look here, see if I can manage to hold all of these up without dropping anything. Probably not. So that's the pink blush. So luckily Hourglass blushes are generally, in my experience, to be quite subtle and buildable. So if not, I'll just go in with a light, like a big fluffy brush or something. So that's good job, Lisa. That's those 2 together, and I could probably work in that eyeliner, because like I said, even though it looks green on the packaging, it's more of a teal on the actual inside. How I'm going to incorporate this orange shadow in with this palette, I'm not too sure. So because it's like the pencil goes sort of more with these, but then the orange would go more with those, I think, and maybe, I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna have to see. I cannot promise good results with this, but funnily enough, it doesn't deter me, it doesn't bother me. I think it's going to be good fun. So I'm really, as I'm opening mine, wondering how the other ladies are going to go with the selections that their family have made for them. So I think the real challenge is going to be what lipstick my husband has chosen to go in with all these products. So no guarantees that I'm even going to say use this as an eyeshadow. Maybe I might end up using it and tapping it on my lips. I really don't know. So anyway, that is to day 4. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with day 5. So we're finally at day 5 of opening up the parcels. So we've got today's. It's very lightweight, so I'm anticipating it might be a lip pencil because I've still got a lipstick and a highlighter to go as well. I cannot coordinate myself with these scissors to get this sticky tape open. So not too far off getting the final look now. I was really hoping not to rip these bags, but anyway, let's have a look. Yes. Oh, well, this might give me a clue to what sort of colour, hopefully, lipstick that my husband's picked out. So he's picked, if I can even read it. Oh, that reminds me. So I picked these up recently just from the discount store so that I could, actually it's like a 1x5 magnification because I can never, like I don't need glasses from day to day and I can still read fine and work on the laptop fine, but I cannot read the fine print. So I saw these for $3 down at the, yeah, discount store, and this is called Brink. It's a Colourpop lip liner. So I'll just swatch this. This could go terribly wrong. So that's the color there. So that will go in I think with the palette not too bad. So let me just put that lid back on. So when you think that's the palette there and that's the color of the lip liner. So as long as my husband has picked a lipstick that's going to go with that, we should be all good. So so only 2 more days to go and then we will have the complete look. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome to day 6. So only 2 items left, either a lipstick or a highlighter, if my husband has picked correctly according to the categories that he was given. So we shall see. Very interesting. So my husband decided to pick up a holographic lip gloss. So I guess that will be okay. I'll fill my lips in with the lip pencil that he picked and maybe put this over the top. So I guess it's things could be worse. So this is just the Mecca Max brand that it's like a house brand of Mecca. So, and again, for anybody who is a new subscriber and hasn't heard me talk about Mecca before, they're basically an Australian version of Sephora. So yeah, so 1 day left, which means tomorrow I'll be getting my highlighter, and then you guys will get to see all 7 items that I have to put together in a look. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, we are at day 7. So we are opening up the final parcel for week 1 look, and oops, as I said yesterday, I can't get this in. I'm expecting this should be a highlighter. And it is a highlighter. And probably not the best highlighter, but that said, it matches the palette. So this is the Dose of Colours, and I Love Sarahi highlighter in Soulmate. So I'll swatch this. It is quite deep, so it's not very good for my skin tone, but if I maybe buff it out, go in very lightly, hopefully that will work okay for me. So we will see. So what I'm going to do is go and tidy myself up. I've washed my hair this morning, so I will do my hair, get dressed, do my base makeup, and then I will come back on camera and and I will create my look using the 7 products that my husband's chosen for week 1 of the Advent collab with you guys, rather than just doing it all off camera and coming back and going, oh, this is the look that I did. So like I said, I think I mentioned before, I'll probably speed through the footage just so it doesn't take too long, because I've got 7 days already of opening packages, which will already make this video relatively long to begin with. So I will be back shortly. Okay, so I am dressed. I've got my little Christmas t-shirt on and a Christmas headband. I did try to find my Christmas earrings. I had some reindeer that I was gifted a few years ago, but unfortunately I couldn't find them. So anyway, doesn't matter. I have quickly swatched the color story from the palette. So that is it there. So I went in with this one first, then that one, then this one and this one. And then of course the blue and the black. And then what we have after that is the there goes bits that have fallen out because it's broken. So the orange Sugar Pill single, just had a whole heap. I didn't get around to repressing it, but anyway, I'll clean that up later. And the end one is the highlighter, which you can see is way too deep for my skin type, so I will have to go in with a light hand with that one. Now I don't have to use all colors in the palette, because you can imagine if we were given a 30 pan palette, for example, to use. So I'm going to see how I go, but I do think that this that my husband chose actually does work in really well once swatched. It didn't look so good separately, so I'm glad that I did that. So anyway, I'm just going to get into it. I haven't really thought too much about what I'm going to do, but seeing as I don't have a choice with the blush, I'm just going to go in and get that over and done with. So we'll just sort of color those cheeks up a little bit. This one has gone a lot more pigmented than the other side, but that's okay. I can always brush some of that away later. So that's that done, and the highlighter from Dose of Colours. So I'm just going to tap in very, very lightly with that one and see whether or not, is it even going to show up? Yes, you can see it a little bit. So that's good for something that I thought was going to be too pigmented. It's not too bad. So I always try to just highlight down the bridge of my nose a little bit, and on the Cupid's bow. I don't like putting too much up here. I just try to do the top of the lip, because otherwise it makes me feel like I look really sweaty. So all right, so that's those two over and done with. So I might just speed through doing the eye look, I think, rather than talking, just because I don't want the video to go on too long. So I'll show you what I'm using, and yeah, and stop talking. Okay, so I am back. I basically just went in and did my mascara. So I'm using a brand new lash primer, and I have started using my Pat McGrath Labs. That was the original Fetish Eyes mascara. And I also decided to just highlight my brow with that, and I'm just going to put on my setting spray. Hang on. Oh, my eye's twitching again. Okay, oops. All right, got to go through all the speeds just to turn it off. So that's the finished look. I have to say that I quite like how the eye look turned out. The eyeliner did get a little bit lost on the top lash line,
The only thing that I don't particularly like is how the holographic, or it's the hologram lip effects, how it changed the colour of the lip liner. Originally I was just going to do it sort of in the centre of my lips, but as I was doing it, I didn't think that it looked very good like that. So I do prefer just the colour of the lip liner. I'm molting. Yeah, but overall I think my husband chose quite well for week 1. So let's see how he does for week 2. So let me know what you think of the look and my husband's choices. Do you think that he did okay or not? Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get going. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.